Hi, I'm Megan. I am Paul and Ann Hoffman's youngest daughter. I'm doing a video for them because I am not a great public speaker. I tend to let my emotions get carried away, so I thought maybe if I do a video, I could keep my emotions in check and actually say what I want to say. I want to start off by telling Mama and Daddy, thank you. Thank you for raising us in church. Thank you for laying a strong Christian foundation for us to build our lives on. That's something that we continue and carry on throughout our lives and are trying to instill into our children's lives as well. Thank you for leading by example. You walked the walk, you talked the talk, you still do. You were always the same people at home as you were out in public. You never had anything to hide. You weren't different people, behind closed doors. And I can't stress the importance of that. I have so many memories of growing up in this church from childhood, middle school age, teenage years, and even post-college, and being married and bringing my husband and son and daughter here. I have made many friends throughout the years, many lifelong friends. I have memories from Jesus Jam and Winterfest, such great memories. I think if I walked through the hallways here, I could tell you a story from almost every classroom and location here. Being in the sanctuary and passing notes and getting in trouble from Mama. Remembering that they always sat in the exact same place every Sunday. You knew where to find Paul and Ann Hoffman. They were always in the same location. They were faithful tithers, and that's a big memory for me. Seeing Daddy putting that in the offering every week is an important memory for me. Playing softball, going to Mazzio's and Ryan's. Gosh, I could just go on and on, but these memories are precious to me. They are part of who I am. And, and I can't forget about his story. Man, that's probably one of my biggest, most fond memories. Thank you for those memories. No one can take those away from me. They'll be with me forever. They make me smile. I'm smiling now about them. Raising your children in church, you think about the importance of them being there and getting, learning about Jesus and the importance of becoming a Christian and how to live your life as a Christian. What you don't think about is those secondary memories that they take with us for life. So thank you for the stability that you provided. We attended church routinely. It was Sunday morning, Sunday night, Wednesday night. It was not, we go when we feel like it. It's Sunday, let's go to church. So thank you for that, for instilling in me that stability. And never forgetting to remind me as an adult to continue to go. It's easy when you're in college to sometimes to keep that up. And Mama, you never failed to remind me to make sure that I find myself a home with my family, and we have. Another thing I wanted to make sure to mention was some of the areas of ministry that I know Mama and Daddy were involved in over the years. This is in no way an exhaustive list because I couldn't begin to name every single way that they helped and served in the church. But here I know I can list a few that I'm aware of, which include Daddy teaching Sunday school. When we were kids, he taught on Wednesday nights with the Royal Rangers. And I know that they have been faithful Sunday school and now life group, or maybe you call them home groups, attendees their entire lives. And sometimes this includes teaching to that class, even up until the last few years, I believe. I think Daddy was involved in helping reading through the Bible in a year. Mama was always involved with the choir. As long as there was a choir, she was in it. And that's where I would get in trouble for passing notes when she would give me the eye. back in several years ago, we did the food pantry. Mama and Daddy were mission leaders for, I couldn't even tell you how long, leading probably a dozen or more trips to Honduras and other countries. Daddy was heavily involved with Men of Action, and I think Mama was also involved in Men and Women of Action. Mama helped paint the murals in the kids area, both kids areas, and of course when we were on mission trips. His story, of course, Daddy behind the scene, and Mama and I believe Jocelyn and Jennifer were involved with those programs. I believe Daddy had a lot of involvement on the business side of things. And then, of course, there are all the fundraisers that happen in the church for the youth to raise money, or whoever it may be that's raising money to go on a trip. Mom and Daddy were always there, either providing an item for auction or doing a fundraiser at their house, inviting the youth over for meals, bidding on items to help raise the money. But I think the item that has made the most impact in my life has been the missions that they were involved in. Because of your love for Christ and your servant's heart, I know that countless lives have been touched and the gospel has been shared. Your love and devotion to God has been a blessing to your family, has been passed down to your children and your grandchildren. And I just want to thank you for your hearts, your servants' hearts, and wanting to help others, and in doing so, getting involved with missions and instilling that heart of missions in my life, and helping me to have a servant's heart, and helping me find my love for the Spanish language. That has been an important part of my life. And I just want to close by saying thank you, and I love you. And I know that your love for God, for your church, and for your desire to help others will continue with your children and your grandchildren, and I have no doubt your great grandchildren. I love you.